Welcome on into the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup. Jason Jewell and Jordan Ham going over everything recruiting related in the state of Arizona. And Jason, we're going to get started with Jawar Jordan over at Hamilton, picking up a couple big offers for the home run hitter on this team.
Hasn't it seemed like we've been talking about Jordan forever? I mean, he's been playing on Hamilton's varsity team since he was a freshman, but I watched his tape again for probably the 10th time over the weekend, and gosh, this kid can flat out run, and I'm shocked that more offers aren't coming in, but he did get two very big ones, two significant offers. He got offered by Kansas and from Missouri, SEC program, his first at that level, but he's a guy, runs under 10.6, 100 meters, and speed kills, and that's why he's getting so heavily recruited right now.
Now we're going to shift our focus over to Tucson. A couple of offensive linemen got some offers, one that we seem to name every single week in Mateo Malay.
Yeah, Mateo got three more Pac-12 offers, Arizona State, Oregon State, and Colorado. Almost the whole Pac-12 has already offered him in the last 2 weeks. Kid that we've talked about is a tight end now, 6'6", 250, but is moving to offensive tackle at South Point High School and is going to be a national level recruit. The second guy we want to talk about, it's been a while since Amphitheaters had a Division I prospect, but they have their first in offensive tackle, David Watson. He was offered by University of Arizona over the weekend, kind of has some ties to that program. His dad played there and his mom played softball there.
Columbia went into Arizona last recruiting cycle, got Andrew Nichols from Centennial, two-way playmaker, big-time recruit. They've already offered Tyler Shuck over at Hamilton. Now they have two more. We're going to start with Drayson Hall, a guy that I really like, can run the ball, catch the ball, do it all for Higley.
Yeah, well, obviously they got a steal last year in Nichols, who's a guy that had multiple FBS level offers. If they could land Drayson Hall, would be huge. He's a guy that was the Gatorade Player of the Year last year, accounted for well over 2,000 yards of offense. He's dynamite. But the knock on him is going to be his height and his size. He's 5'8", and it's not what prototypical Division I big-time programs are looking for. And I talked to Coach Zuby, and he feels that he's going to be recruited very heavily at the Ivy League and the academy level because he's a 4.0 student. And then Columbia comes in and offers another East Valley player, Braden Ford, a safety from Perry High School. We know Perry had a fantastic season last year, but Columbia is the second offer for Ford. His other is another Ivy League offer coming from Harvard.
We thought the 2017 class had been wrapped up and put in a nice bow, but we have a late offer for a Centennial playmaker.
Yeah, Gleason Sprewell got a late offer from Indiana State. He actually signed with Mesa Community College, but now this offer comes in. We'll find out what when he trips there and if he ends up eventually signing there or staying at MCC.
Mateo Malay was the guy that I saw a tweet from you just a couple of weeks ago said, look out for this kid. He's blown up since then. So I want to ask you, Jason, who's next that you think could pick up some traction here in this recruiting cycle?
Yeah, I spent a ton of time over the weekend watching and evaluating offensive linemen, so I'm going to stick with a couple of those guys. I really like Ben Fox, the offensive tackle from Pinnacle High School, 6'6", 290 pounds, and I was absolutely blown away with Austin Young, the right tackle from Desert Edge. His coach, Jose Lucero, sent me a redone highlight film, and I thought it was just fantastic. Those are two kids that don't have offers now that I expect to get offers here pretty quickly.
And the recruiting roundup wants to send their condolences to the Esquivel family. Chuck Esquivel, a longtime Ironwood head coach, passed away this past week, and we want to definitely send our condolences out to their family. For Jason Jewell, I'm Jordan Ham on the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup.